Diane Hendricks chairs ABC Supply, one of the largest wholesale distributors of roofing, siding and windows in America. Hendricks co-founded the business with her late husband, Ken, in Beloit, Wisconsin, in 1982. She has run it since his death in 2007. She led ABC to make the two biggest acquisitions in its history, buying rival Bradco in 2010 and building materials distributor L&W Supply in 2016. The company has nearly 800 branch locations and over $12 billion in 2020 revenues. Hendricks sold custom homes for a builder before meeting Ken, a roofer. She has spent millions on local economic development, rebuilding entire blocks in Beloit and bringing in several new businesses to the state. Judy Faulkner founded America's leading medical record software provider, Epic, in a Wisconsin basement in 1979. Faulkner, a computer programmer, is still CEO of the $3.5 billion sales company. Epic supports the medical records of over 250 million patients and is used by top medical centers such as Johns Hopkins and Mayo Clinic. The company has never raised venture capital or made an acquisition, and develops all its software in-house. Faulkner signed the Giving Pledge in 2015 and has agreed to eventually give 99% of her assets to a private charitable foundation. Meg Whitman is best known for taking eBay from $5.7 million to $8 billion in sales as CEO from 1998 to 2008. She was CEO of Hewlett-Packard from 2011 to 2015, where she oversaw its split into HP Inc. and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. She stepped down as HPE's chief executive in February 2018. She sits on the boards of Procter & Gamble and Dropbox. Whitman was CEO of the defunct short-form video platform Quibi, which shuttered in October 2020, just 7 months after it launched. In 2018, Whitman invested in LA-based esports company Immortals LLC and took a seat on the board. Judy Love and her husband Tom opened their first gas station in Watonga, Oklahoma, in 1964 using a $5,000 loan from Tom's parents. Judy kept the books and ran the company with Tom until 1975, when she returned to college. Today their Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores has more than 550 stores in 41 states and estimated revenues of $20 billion. Judy is the executive secretary at Love's and chairman of the Love Family Fund. Her husband Tom is Love's chairman. 3 of the couple's 4 children work for the company. Marian Ilitch and her husband, Mike, who died in 2017, co-founded Little Caesars Pizza in 1959. Mrs. I, as she's known, now owns the pizza chain, which hauls in more than $4 billion in annual system-wide sales. She also owns the Detroit Red Wings and Motor City Casino Hotel. Mike's Detroit Tigers are now in a family trust. Ilitch is helping build a $1.4 billion sports and entertainment district in Detroit that includes a new headquarters with pizza-shaped windows. In the early days, she had to prevent her husband from giving away free pizzas. In 1961, Jonelle Hunt and her late husband J.B.D. 2006 sold their home and took out loans to start a rice hull packaging operation. 8 years later, the couple bought 5 trucks and 7 trailers to launch J.B. Hunt Transport Services. The Lowell, Arkansas, business went public in 1983 and is now one of the biggest transportation companies in the nation, with $9.64 billion in sales. Hunt, who stepped down as corporate secretary in 2008, remains the firm's largest individual shareholder, with a 17% stake. She donated $5 million to the J.B. and Jonelle Hunt Family Ozark Highlands Center, which opened in Springdale, Arkansas in December 2020. Ty Lee is CEO of $11.1 billion sales IT provider She International, which has 20,000-plus customers including Boeing and AT&T. Born in Bangkok, Lee grew up in South Korea and moved to the U.S. for high school. A Harvard MBA, she did stints at Procter & Gamble and American Express before she. Lee and her now ex-husband paid less than $1 million for a software reseller in 1989, the predecessor to She. In 2018, Lee joined the board of Sond Health, an affiliate of biopharma company Patek Health that develops voice-based diagnostic technology. Resnick is the marketing maven behind The Wonderful Company, a nearly $5 billion sales food conglomerate that she and her husband, Stuart, own. The Wonderful Co.'s brands include Palm Wonderful, Mandarin Halos, Wonderful Pistachios and Fiji Water. They also own 135,000 acres of orchards in Texas, Mexico and California, where they grow pistachios, almonds, pomegranates and mandarin oranges. Both previously divorced, they met in the 1960s when she provided marketing help for his burgeoning alarm business. Gail Miller and husband Larry D. 2009 turned a single Toyota dealership into a $5.3 billion estimated 2020 sales operation with 64 dealerships. Gail serves as owner and chairman of the board of the Larry H. Miller Management Corporation. The Millers purchased the Utah Jazz NBA team in 1986 for $22 million. On October 28, 2020, the family agreed to sell it for $1.66 billion to Ryan Smith. In early 2017, Miller transferred ownership of the Utah Jazz basketball team to a family legacy trust to deter her heirs from selling or moving it. In April 2018, she published the book, Courage to Be You, Inspiring Lessons from an Unexpected Journey. Doris Fisher co-founded clothing retailer Gap in 1969 with her husband, Don D. 2009 after the couple struggled to find jeans that fit him. The couple raised $63,000 to open their first store, which sold jeans and music, in San Francisco. Doris Fisher served as the company's merchandiser from the day it opened until 2003 and sat on Gap's board until 2009. The 1953 Stanford economics graduate co-founded the KIPP Foundation, which supports public charter schools, donating $15 million.